Namaskar, how are you guys doing? And today we are here with a new topic. And this was a kind of a question that was asked by one of our fans and followers here. And this person asked me, Dada, what should I post so that I can get more awareness and all these things? And so I thought rather than answering this on a very different way, why not I do it in front of you and share why it is important. So this particular session is going to be around 15 to 20 minutes long, and I will try to give you all those factors which are responsible. There are plenty of people over LinkedIn, Facebook, and multiple places. They are thinking that the more I write, the more I put posts, the more I share videos and all those things, it's going to give me an amazing result. Now, let's break it down into what exactly is results to you. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my sketch pen and let me share my writing board. Right. So here we go in three, two, one, and here we are. All right. So if you're able to see my screen, and let me take this pointer here. Now I'm going to give you a basic idea about this word called as result. Okay, so the result in present world is divided into multiple places. And if you are somebody who is a coach, consultant into knowledge share industry, you are an educator, trainer, instructor, this video part or this particular session is going to be very, very powerful for you. Now, result, some of the biggest thing they think is okay, result is equal to money. Okay, but let me tell you, money is not the accurate answer. The answer is you are solving somebody's pain or you are helping to somebody to get to their desired destination. And that is only possible when this vitamin M, the value instead is coming in. So let me put in my way. Okay. Now here is the thing that I would like to share with you. In this entire um, pool of people, everyone is not your client or everyone is not looking at your product and processes. So roughly somewhere around 50% are those people who are never going to be your client. And in this session, I'm going to talk about the remaining part, which is this part. I don't know if you can see this part, then this part is divided into multiple parts. So here, let's say that around 30% are those guys who will always have this problem of money. So whether it is in whichever the currency it is, they would always gonna have this money issues. The next part are, let's say, around 10% of the people. They will always have time-related issues. That means I have the money, but this is not a priority for me right now, or this is something which is not something important at this point. I have got something else to do. So that is all about the priority. Okay. Uh, the remaining part, which I call it as this 10%, okay, let's divide it into three parts here. Okay. I'm calling it as 2%, 4%, and 4%. 4% are those guys who will have doubt whatever you do. They will have always doubt about your product, your program, your services, and you. They're going to doubt it, whatever it is. Okay. And 4% of those people, they have self-doubt. Okay. The self-doubt is, can I do it? Is it something for me? Do I have the right tools, the right resources? Whatever it is, these people, I can't help it. Okay. So what you are left out is this 2% of these people who are your potential clients. But what I would like to tell you is, it is not that they are the potential, they have the money, they have the time, they're appropriate, but the numbers is hardly around 2% or 1%. But that brings me to another conclusion is the remaining part of the people are also somebody, if I can nurture, if I can engage, they can be my, there is a beautiful word spoken by a great guy. We call it as future perfect customers or future perfect clients. To get this future perfect clients, you need to have this PR in your life whenever you are putting a content. All this entire thing I'm going to talk about is what exactly you can post. And by the end of this entire session, I'm also giving you a great gift. And the gift is called as the one-page content creation systems. In this age of AI, ChatGPT, and so many fantastic things, uh, I feel the traditional system is great because I'll tell you a very simple thing. Okay, this is a watch which still works on these dial systems. Yes, it does not give me my blood pressure and temperature and so many different kind of things. It doesn't tell me like how many steps I have gone. It tells me what I want. I want to look at the time. God damn, give me the time, and it shows me the time. Right? I'm going to give you something like that. That's called as a framework. So before I go ahead, I talked about something called as the 3R systems. The first thing, what you should post, it has to be relevant. Okay. The moment I talk about relevant, it is about somebody's current right now. Okay, what they are facing, what their uh, whatever their pain, problem, wins, challenges, whatever. This is all about now. What is exactly happening at this point of time? If it is not happening this time, if you are talking about something very futuristic, for example, many years back, someone was talking about crypto. No one understood what was this, and it was not relevant. So if it is too much futuristic, okay, sorry for this. If it is too much futuristic, not going to work. If it is too much of past tense and history, okay, it's not going to work. So relevancy is all about present, right now, what is happening. This can be of anything, okay? The major part I have seen relevancy is when it comes to your health, wealth, relationship. Okay, there are other things, but these are the three major things, which is always, if you talk about it, it works great. Um, the next thing is called as relatedness. Okay, it is related. Okay, now this can be your industry, okay, your department, your hobby, your interest, whatever. Okay, so this is something, if it is not related, people are not going to look at it. So what I would like to do is this. See, it is like what should I say? Take a big glass, okay, fill it up with water, and now what you do is you take a spoon and you start to stir. After some time, you will see that the same beaker or the same whatever the container, the water starts to become something like a tornado. You know, it's like, have you seen this tornado? That big storm thing happens, right? So here you will see the pressure here is very high and the pressure here is very less. Okay. So similarly, in your content is not to be seen by everyone. So just look at this, uh, you know, this system that I'm talking about is, let's look at this as a triangle. This is exactly a triangle, right? This 2% are actually here. So look at this in a inverted way. This 2% are the guys who are right now very hot, immediate. They have the money, they have the time, they're looking at your product. Awesome, lovely. So there are different kind of people, they are looking at different kind of things. So if you are trying to give them something which is loose here, so your content, I'm talking about the content here. I'm not going to go very deep here. And if you have joined in right now and you're watching this video, uh, let me tell you, all the systems and processes, what I have done is I have created a very nice community. And there's a free community, it's called as BizFit, okay, where we talk about such amazing systems and processes. This is a free community. You can either type in fit and I'll give you the link in the DM and you can connect with this. And this is designed for people who have just started, they're new, and they want to know about this. Now let's get back to the topic here. Okay, so now those people who are at this zone, okay, let me go put it at here. These are very loose people. They are those guys who are constantly browsing certain things. And when they are browsing certain things, let me call it as this first level guys, uh, you know, these guys are not looking at anything. They are just browsing, and it is purely an accidental thing, okay, to look at this. So here, the content that you have to post for connecting this kind of people needs different kind of color, pattern interrupt. Okay, I'm just writing it as. Pattern interrupt. Oops, sorry. What is happening? Yeah. Okay. So how do you do that? So there are crazy ways to do that. So if you have an image and let's say this image is, you know, classic example of this. Okay. To pattern interrupt, I will just, I'll just change this pattern like this. Okay. So now what is happening is in browsing system, suddenly you find someone head is absolutely turned up, side down. That's a pattern interrupt. And this is crazy. Okay. But he will stop it. Something which is absolutely different. Okay. And by the way, if you have seen right now, in social media, there are many such kind of medias. They are not promoting AI generated content or AI mediated content. So this is a real time system that I'm going to talk about. It has to be real. One of the biggest thing of this are, okay, sorry for this. Okay, it is relevant, it is related, but more than anything, it has to be real. Okay, uh, because anyone can create anything which is easy, but getting on a screen, recording certain informations, sharing your life experiences. I'm drawing by hand. This is real. It cannot be copied right now, right? Um, this is very important because people like to see the real guys. You don't get into a robotic process and get your things done. Might be you can do it. Might be some surgeries. There robotic surgeries are happening, but still there is a human being behind it. There has to be a responsible human being, right? So that's a real game. So your content, as I talked about, if it is at a very loose state and you are just attracting the first level guys who have no idea who you are, then here are a couple of ideas that you can do. You can play with colors, you can play with patterns, you can play with design, you can play with something like a, you know, something which is absolutely absurd. Okay, this is where they will stop. Now, the next level of the guys are those guys, once they have seen some kind of a video, or not the video, might be the picture, now they would like to read the text, what is there. So, this is the second level. Now, here you see the attention span increases because now they are not looking at just the picture, now they have stopped it, now they're reading out something. This might be a short content. Only when they have seen the short content, then only they're going to look at the long content. Okay. And why I'm sharing with you, because there is a fantastic thing that I was just going through. And earlier I was doing a lot of webinars and workshops, and this is a very powerful thing. I found that if a person consumes around 13 hours of your content, okay, it's a very powerful thing. Okay. This is the place where you can sell somewhere around 1.5 to 2 lakhs worth of program. And I also found out if anyone is watching around 52 minutes, 42 minutes of your content, okay, they're consuming it, then this goes to a place which is around 5,000 and it can go up to around 50,000 rupees. I'm talking about INR, Indian currency. Okay, it's a science. It's a science, and this takes different ways. So now you understand. Uh, Look at this. Look at the same funnel here. The guy who is on top is consuming less, and the guy below is consuming higher. So I'm going to give you a structure by which you can actually make people so go from here to here to consume more. So I've given you some ideas, in the accidental part. If you want to have a detailed of this, maybe you can look into BizFit or the BizGrowth, whichever is the community that you choose. BizFit is the free community where you get some kind of an idea, but BizGrowth, okay, uh, growth is a weekly structured subscription-based model where all the contents are there. This is specifically designed for people who are into coaching industry. We give you all the tools, we meet on a week and we solve your problems by guiding you to where and how you can use the systems. And it goes on a week-wise system. Cool. So now let's get back to the part that I was talking about. So you are looking at this guy, okay, because you are looking at earning more. So earning more is possible and is faster only when you target this guy. And for this gentleman, you need a proper content. But the way of coming here, you call it as a funnel or you call it as whatever the way. I call it as Vortex. Okay. It is churning, it is continuously churning. So you need a combination of three different kind of content. One for the people who are absolutely new, one who have engaged and they're looking at somewhere here, they need some kind of readables. So here you can do email, you can do newsletters, you can do short videos, you can do live sessions, blah, blah. Okay, there's so many things you can do. And then the next level goes to like events, you can do webinar, you can do workshops, you can do one-to-one. There's so many other systems. So what I would like to share with you is this. So we have talked about the three R. The first R is called as relevant. The second R is called as related. The third R, okay, this all these things I'm talking about the real content. Okay. The third R is the most important thing, which is called as result. Okay. Nowadays, if you are into the coaching industry or knowledge share industry, you cannot say, hey, this is my content. I am the owner of this content. Okay, boss, you were there. Now a small kid can use an AI tool and generate much more fantastic, much more graphically, amazingly attractive systems and processes, which you will be also amazed. Oh, this was my content. So you cannot claim that now, okay, hey, this is my content. But what I would like to do is if you have these three systems there, this is the only thing that is going to be crazy. Okay. People are looking. So I'm not talking about you solving the problem permanently. At least if you can get this guy who is sad, if we can just make him a little bit, might be one step, okay, one step, and he is experiencing some sort of a bliss, okay, some sort of a happiness, okay, and he's very happy on this. Awesome. So this is just one step. You can just push him out. Okay. So I'm asking you to do a kind of a micro positive growth, progress, profit, whatever. Give him a micro win. So here is the thing. This gentleman asked me, okay, Dada, what should I write about the content? But now the here is the main thing. So the content typically is divided into four parts. Okay. These four parts are divided into multiple things. But here is the main thing. The first level of content are those people who are at a very, very top level of the vortex. Okay. They are very loosely connected. So this is purely into attraction systems. The second level is where engagement system starts, where you start communicating and uh, I call it as the communications, where it is not very deep communication, but it is more giving them the relatedness. They are now relating, oh, acha, this is the problem. This is my industry. The third level is now they are engaged. Now they are hooked. Now they are actually consuming your data and they're looking for more. But the last level is where you need to give them the result. Okay. So where they get some micro win, micro progress, they move forward, or some micro realizations, anything, all are good. So if you need this entire handout, so here is an amazing thing for you guys. Okay. Uh, just let me see if I have it here. Oops. Okay, so here is what I can give it to you. It's a one-page content creator system. It's a PDF, and it talks about different ways what to do when the different kind of modules are there. Uh, if you want a copy of it, how to design one content without any kind of chat GPT, without AI. Yes, in this era, I am telling you without chat GPT because it breaks down the stereotypic systems. And this talks about certain things. And by the way, I have got an amazing gifts and many other things that is there. If you want to know about it, just scan this QR code and things are with you. So with that, I'll just pause this session here. Let me know how do you like this session and let me know what are your problems and challenges. If you want to know about how and where and exactly, then join in BizFit. It's a free community. Just type in fit, type in BizFit, type it in the comment, and DM me if you have not yet connected with me. It will be lovely to see, solve, and work together some amazing things. And let's create this because this is the place, when you are into an education, you are into a knowledge share. This is the time you are the creator of this new level of world. So all the best to you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next session. Till the time, bye bye. Have a fantastic and beautiful day ahead. See you.